So this is like quite original color of this fence. And here like the mailboxes. And the floor is like very like unique, you know, like you cannot see it like this floor in almost any um, hall in Ljubljana, yeah, city, because it's like Italian style. You can see it maybe in some the coast side, yeah. But this is like so Italian style that you cannot avoid it, yeah. This is like the elevator, which is like never been in most of these buildings was no elevator. So this building was one of the first of having their own elevator, yeah. So let's go up. Yeah, this is like this, and here is for locker for our bicycles. All right, and all right, we are at the stairs. Yeah, you could see like very nice shape of the stairs. Yeah, very nice shape of the stairs. So I was living like in some kind of in Italian style all the way. Like I was in some Firenze or Trieste or Milano, or I don't know where, some or Roma, some important Italian city, some important Italian city, Look at these windows. And they were marking me all the time. I don't. I'm thinking because they were like jealous or something. Because some Kleinstück was living like in quite big center of the city. Look at the stairs, huh? Isn't it like beautiful? Isn't it this beautiful? Look at these windows, man. Huh? Look at these windows. There is going some noise over there, but we don't mind. Look at these stairs, man. Some rockets outside. There were some rockets outside. Look at these stairs. This was where I was living, like and now I'm living on the street 1 year. I'm living on the street. You cannot believe this, yeah? I know you cannot. I know you. I understand that you not believe. How can I live on the street? Yeah, I understand. But this is my home. Yeah, this is my home. And voila, la 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 la. Some companies. We were almost on the top floor, living like And there is a light. Oh, the light is off. Oh shit! All right, let's go up. Yeah. So voila. Like voila, voila, voila. Look at this, man. You could picture like 100 times any of this filming. Look at this shit, man, where I was living, man. I was living like in the center of the capital city. And this is my floor. This, look how this granite, you know, this floor is changing. Now it's like this, you know, you see? Now it's like this. You see, this is very important. And now we transfer to this, you know. And here was where I was living. This is where I was living. Voila. Every apartment was having like their own like storage, you know, storage for their, you know, for their food, you know, to have a storage. This was our storage, and from our neighbor's storage, and our second neighbor, third neighbor storage. Yeah, and that was my room. This was my room. This was my room. You can see here, you know, who was living, like, you can read, yeah? Alright, USA, yeah? Champion from USA. So that was I, yeah? So yeah, champion USA was living here. And that was my room, and there was our apartment. Here was our apartment, main apartment. And yeah, and there was our bathroom. You will say, wow, you were having like one room, second room, but that was like the main apartment. That was my room, and that was our apartment for our family. Our bathroom, which was like I was explaining it, never totally, like we say, renovated or something, you know. Yeah, but you know, I was living here, man, guys, you know. I was living like in the most high society in the whole country, you know. The most high society point, center, and building, you know. I was living, you know. This building was like the main, you know, the main, you know. More than anything of Plechnik structure, you know. Architecture Plechnik, Josef Plechnik or something, you know. This is like way more above Plechnik, you know. We laugh, you know, when you say to us, you know, our neighbors, Plechnik, you know, we laugh to Plechnik, you know. Even of this mark you see on the floor, yeah, this line. This exists like from many decades now, you know. But the structure is still holding on because it is. And if some building is going to be first, I suppose it's gonna be buildings next to this building. Even this building is having this line, you know, like I don't know. When I was a little, was having like this line, you know, on the middle, you know. Because this house is like on some rolls, and when it's some kind of earthquake, this house is moving, like it starts to move, yeah, like the skyscrapers, like they move the skyscrapers, you know, because there are some walls, and the house is moving, yeah. Yeah. So these people are jealous where I was living, and these people are jealous if I'm going good, yeah, if I'm making good or something, you know. Some people cannot hold this, you know. I I can talk. I will talk like about this more later, you know. But now the most important is, yeah, where I was living, you know, and I was living in very good society, you know, very good house, the best house in the center, in capital city, you know. This is the best house, the newest and the best house, like if you're concerned from the early 20th century, yeah. It's like the best house, you know. It's like, I don't know. Um, so yeah, yeah. You can see architecture was like, you know, was like Italian or something, you know, or some, I don't know, because I couldn't see this kind of storage in any block in the center, in the center of Ljubljana, you know, and here it is, yeah, here it is, and it's like really perfect, yeah. I was having a good childhood, you know, in capital, you know, in healthy childhood, you know, with a lot of friends of my parents, you know, and I didn't mind when I step outside, you know, if I wasn't showered or if I didn't brush my teeth, you know, like the most of the people who were like coming to this center of Ljubljana, you know, were like dressed up, you know, and with cleaned teeth, yeah, brushed teeth, yeah, and washed face, you know, showered and everything, you know. I didn't mind because I was living here all my life, you know, and when I step outside like someone step outside to the first supermarket, yeah, or the first market, yeah. So for me, it was when I step outside next to everybody, yeah. I step outside next to everybody. If I just step outside, I step outside next to everybody, yeah. So if I wasn't showered, people notice this, yeah. A lot of people notice this. If I didn't brush my teeth and I speak to some salesman very closely, that was recognized, yeah. And if I have a greasy hair, you know, greasy hair, you know, also people notice this, you know, and so on and so on, yeah. But they were just marking me because I was living in such a place they could never afford, yeah. Like if they can afford, like, I don't know, across the street some building, and they could say like, oh, I'm living next to him. But yeah, baby, I was born here, you know. I was born here and I was living here and I was born here and my father was born here, and so on, and so, you know, these roots from where you are belong, I think are the most in going into some calculator, yeah. So yeah, so yeah, I think I was having like very nice and how can I say this, very like awesome childhood, you know, in the awesome building in the center of the city, you know. So yeah, let's do some photo, huh? Yeah, let's do it.